Remember I told you, see? Me have it, me have it, you, me have it, me have it. Remember I told you, brother.
People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. There's a saying that goes something like this: one fool makes many. I am speaking about all these very disturbing videos that we've seen with all sorts of young men posing, gallivanting with all sorts of dangerous tools. Don't know if this is Jamaica. However, what I do know is that dumbness and gunbagism, it is not isolated. It is a universal dumb language. What this tells you when you see people like this is that these people are not the sharpest tool on the shed, because if you decide or so choose to be a criminal, you know that you have to lay stealth, lay undercover. So what this shows you is that this man is kind of slow, special. The more politically correct is mentally challenged. This is definitely not a gunman. This is more than likely a friend, a family member of somebody that is in the game, because then he would be too dumb to really function in this game. Now, the truth and the fact is that I was not there, so therefore I am kind of analyzing the situation and asking how this could have happened. So I've come to the conclusion that more than likely his family member or friend that is a gunman was hiding his tool somewhere in some sorts of pig pen, some sorts of chicken coop. He then saw them hiding this tool, and because it is close to Christmas, we are now in the December, he probably thought that Santa Claus gave these people his tool, his toy gun, to go and hide for Christmas. But now people, you know that this man is kind of special, so therefore his special emotions, his anxiety made him impatient, and he had to see exactly what is going on. He could not wait. Now people, like I said, I am just perplexed. I am pondering how a man like this could end up with a tool like this. So I am assuming that when he saw the tool, he went outside and he was demanding the tool. The people that are actual serious gunmen, they were obviously disturbed, and them probably running back inside and say, "Hey, little idiot boy, why not go back inside and move from here, sir?" I am assuming that them being upset probably let him to kick in him ribs, in him body, and conk him a couple of times and run him back into the house. However, when he went in the house, because of his curiosity, he kept peeping through the window. Like them say, curious mind want to know. So therefore he was watching, he was seeing where they hid this tool, and then he went back outside. So again, I am speculating or assuming what might have taken place. After they left, after them hid it in the pig pen or chicken coop, him go outside and him find it. You know, these special people, them have special talent. They always can go on computer, go up on social media. And I am assuming that he made some sorts of post to show off his little Christmas toy prematurely. Now people, whenever you see stuff like this, curious mind is going to want to know, meaning the opposition is going to want to know. So even though this man obviously not have that mental status to have any tool like this, them not really care if I'm family or I'm friend tool. When them come for the tool, they might take away the family member and also quacker of the special type. Most importantly is the popo. They are going to want to know the whereabouts and people, that is police term, when them want to know which part people hide or which part any sorts of tool is hidden. They are going to want to seize a couple of tools and more than likely a couple of lives with it. Pretty much KILL, two birds with one stone, literally. Now the thing is that with the present climate in Jamaica, with a lot of persons losing their life, most of the crimes are being conducted by people with all sorts of tools. They're going to want to take it very serious and based on the caliber of rifle that this man has. However, I am asking the Popo in this circumstance, please to treat this as a special case. Unusual circumstance, like them say. I'm not quoting from the Bible. Father, forgive them because they know not what they have done. This man is not 100. This man is what we call nano. That means him nano head, him nano sense. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called the School of Wild Animals, the Schools of Criminals in Training. They are back at it once again. I am speaking about a video that is maybe about 2 minutes and a half long of a school with the girls wearing green and yellow, green outer uniform and a kind of yellowish, light yellow kind of undershirts. In this video, a whole classroom may be about 30 to 40 children, boys and girls, mostly girls. They are pretty much bullying, chastising a little plump girl. Kinda heavy said, she kinda big, but she kinda soft, meaning that she don't have any sorts of hearts. Truth be told, maybe if she even tried to defend herself, the situation might have been worse. Not saying that was ever good, because like me say, them a talk down to her, them a fling all sorts of box juice, all sorts of thing them a fling pan her, them then grab her, pull her hair. One specific girl that seems as if she was the head bully, the bullbucker and dopey conqueror. She grabbed her, slapped her a couple of times in the head, grab her by the hair, fling her down upon the ground, stomped a couple of times. Then persons were standing on the desk behind her, them jump on her, them start to do the same thing. Everybody was taking a piece. Who was not throwing any sorts of licks were cheering the other bullies on. The question me have to ask, in the year of our Lord 2023, you're going to tell me that these classrooms don't know if it's Jamaica. If it is not Jamaica, it is coming to a theater near you. That means it probably happen, or it so happen, or it is going to continue to happen until the relevant authority put down them foots. Now, because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show this video. However, I am going to put it in my WhatsApp group. I know the trend I put in the group. I want to send it to the people, putting up for them thing. You already know how it goes. Now, people, when I see stuff like this, I realize that it is a culture, especially in a Jamaica, for people. Love take up for people who are bullies. Nobody can say anything. Nobody can put a stoppage to nothing, none at all. They would more encourage, they would more facilitate the FUCKRY. I am asking the question, where was the teachers because of the amount of noise and commotion that was going on in this class? I was surprised to see that this video, about 2 minutes and a half, almost 3 minutes long, nobody showed up. That means that this little girl, if she's not already in some sort of vegetative state, or have some sort of brain injury, or have some sort of psychological backlash from this, because people, whenever you go through any sort of trauma like this, it is going to have some sort of psychological effect, as to the extent people may not really know. Now, people, as a parent that thinks about the mother-hen syndrome, that means that you protect your picnic at any cost. This is the last thing that you're going to want to see. You will be very disturbed. You would want to come to that school or go to that school and exercise some form of vengeance. Because obviously, law enforcement, obviously their parents, the teacher, dean and discipline, and even the principal cannot control these picnic. So therefore, you as a parent might want to take law into your own hand. Not saying it is right, however, I can understand. When a child like this, who goes through this, that is being bulllied, decide that, no, say, me go in my kitchen, take out some sorts of ice pick, take out some sorts of kitchen utensil, namely some sorts of 5 or 7 star ratchet, or just some sorts of steak, KNIFE, and then goes to school and decide that she wants to protect herself. Should in case this happen again, and if and when that child shove some sorts of kitchen utensil or ice pick in a somebody, do you think that it is justified? Do you think that because of what she went through, it is going to be justified? Now, like I said, this speaks volume of the culture of bullyism that we see even in the workplace, in a social media, in a school. People like to group up. They find strength in numbers. Once them round them crew or them crony or them gang, them feel bad. When they are all alone, them soft like sponge. However, when people are cheer them on or boost them up like supplicant, them feel powerful, especially when them take on some sorts of simpleton. I am sure that if you're on social media, you can attest to this on a daily basis. Same thing in the workplace, the same thing exists. People want you group up, and if you not group up, them want to take advantage of you. Whenever you are too quiet, they take your quietness or kindness for weakness. However, until one of these bullies get put in their place or get put under the ground 6'6" or end up in some sorts of place of recovery and don't recover, that is when it is going to stop, because obviously the parents cannot control them, the authority, the popo, the school, the principal, the dean of discipline, the teacher. It has gotten out of hand, and people, it is being played out every day upon social media, in the news and in a real life. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is an update about an incident that occurred in a place called New York a couple of days ago. As it pertains to a top baller, former reggae boy, his name is Jamie Robinson. This is his picture on the screen right here as I speak. Based on the information, based on the videos, he was at some sorts of club when he was pied up in him head by a gunman, one of the man or the other friend he ran for his life. There are 2 videos that are circulating all over social media. In these videos, you could see his friend holding him up while he was laying on the ground. However, he was pretty much out. He was non-responsive. There was also another video with the popo and the paramedics trying to resuscitate him. However, people, it was hopeless. He was pretty much out. It seems as if that one con that he got, whether in him head, in him neck, in him chest, me not really know which part, he was out from it. It was fatal. I am going to let you listen to a voice note of somebody that is familiar with him, familiar with exactly what transpired, and then I am going to give my piece.
Morning, squaddies. Patrick, yeah, the youth there, born and grew up on my lane down in West Kingston, Pink Lane. Yeah, everybody feel me know. I'm the only boy in him family. Yeah? Pure woman and mother get. Right now, them down there moon. See him where I go on West Kingston? With the Tivoli man them against Denham Town man? Yeah. As him did switch. I said Denham Town and things, so I eat follow him go over there. Although him there go on with things too. Enough things him go on with. Okay, I'm talking them things there, so I eat follow him up and then wait for him as him step out of the club. One him get and the next youth run and then fire for the next youth too. Yeah. Sad, you know? So it said.
Now people, like them say, if you live by the GUN, you also go by its the game have a set of rules. Those rules don't change for the better, usually them change for the worse, especially in the middle of the game. You hear the man say, he was doing stuff. This stuff does not apply to any sorts of football or skill. Skill set as in the gangsterism, the hustling, whatever it is that he was involved in. This speaks volume about the culture of gangsterism, about switching, about loyalty or disloyalty, which is kind of strange that people that don't have any sorts of conscience are always wanting people to be loyal. So therefore, based on the information him come from Tivoli, go a Denham Town, go play for Denham Town, they claim that him switch side, so therefore them a have belly. Them a keep vengeance for him. People, the man leave from Jamaica, gone to New York, and the same problem follow him. What this tells you is that these gangsters in a Jamaica, them no know how to let go, them carry belly forever and a day. This man left from Jamaica, gone to America, and the same thing follow him. His problems follow him all over. Like me say, people, whenever you are involved in the game, it might be because of the incident AAR between Tivoli and Denham Town. Me not really know. Or maybe it is some new curse that is following him. However, you heard what the man said. The possible motive is coming from the Tivoli Denham Town problem. People, if these people not sick in them ra's head, like them say, the devil always finds work for idler. Like I've always said, don't start no ish, won't be no ish. Whenever you entangle in a dirty bungle, this is always the outcome. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.